Hello, friends. How are you? Today, I'm bringing a very interesting topic, and we are having a live case study that how to plan financial future for our young kids. So today, we will be having a parent who is planning financially for his kid, for his 18-year-old son, कि उसको अपना कैरियर के लिए, फ्यूचर के लिए, स्टडीज के लिए, how he should plan in such a way that he should be independent, plus he should not become a liability on his parents, right? So today I have the opportunity. I know my friend Santosh sir for quite a long time. We are in the same community, we are belonging to a leadership community, leadership growth community, where we are co-mentees from our mentor Rakesh Rana sir. And we was just having a discussion that how we should plan our life, how we should plan the financially for our kids. And then the idea came that why not we should have a live around it. Okay, so today hope you will find interesting this live session, and we will be having a very good conversation. Okay, so please welcome Santosh Chadichal. Hello sir, how are you?
Hello, Ravi. I'm doing good. How are you? Nice to talk to you.
Yeah, same here, sir. Welcome, sir, to our live session on Path to Abundance. And as we had discussed, as I had already mentioned, that today we will be discussing this case study and this how we should plan. So yes, please tell me that what you want to discuss and what is the number one reason why you wanted to discuss about this.
Yes, definitely, Ravi. So, I have an 18-year-old son, okay, and
Okay.
I want to get him started on his financial wellness journey at this age itself. Okay, usually, at least in my case or number of people that I have seen in their case, their financial planning or investment journey starts sometime in their 30s, and very few people start their journey in their
Yes.
40s. Okay, and
Yes.
thereby they miss the opportunity of long term investment gains. Okay, now I do not want my son to suffer from that, so I want him to start at the age of 18 itself. He recently turned 18. Okay, and I feel it's the right age to start their financial wellness journey at this time. However, what I want to know is what is the right path for say an 18-year-old, right? They do not have an active income being generated by themselves. They are dependent on their parents most likely, and at the same time they're also very new to all the financial instruments, whether it is a fixed income instruments or mutual funds, so on and so forth. Okay,
Yes.
so that said, how they should plan their financial investment journey. Okay, that's something which I wanted to discuss with you.
Okay. So the number one thing, sir, they just have to start. They should have the money mindset first. So हम बच्चों को शुरू से like we are giving the pocket money right from the childhood, young age. So they should have a saving mindset that yes, if we are getting 10 rupees or 100 rupees or 1000 rupees, we should save something. So if
Correct.
we start able to inculcate the habit of saving, then their financial wellness journey, their financial saving habit in the young age, after 18 years of age or 20 years of age, when they start earning, they will be able to inculcate the habit. They will be able to plan their money in a better manner. So that is the
Right.
number one thing. अगर हमने शुरू से उनको लाइक मनी माइंडसेट एंड मनी स्पेंडिंग हैबिट्स के बारे में उनको बताया कि लाइक इफ वी यू आर गेटिंग 1000 रुपीज एज अ पॉकेट मनी, तो यू शुड सेव एटलीस्ट 300 रुपीज, 30% शुड बी सेव्ड एंड रेस्ट 60-70% कैन बी स्पेंड. एंड अगर वो इस रेशो पे, इस फॉर्मूले पे अगर आप वो कंटिन्यू करते गए, then no one can stop their journey and no one can
All right.
stop their financial well-being.
All right. Yeah, that's a very important point you brought in, Ravi. कि मतलब
Yes.
mindset जो है वो with respect to money वो ठीक रखना है ना?
Yes.
That's very
Yes.
key point that I'm going to take away. All right. Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
So next thing is, see, now that my son has turned 18, I have gotten his PAN कार्ड डन, उसका बैंक अकाउंट भी है। इसके अलावा क्या क्या डॉक्यूमेंट्स लगते हैं कि मतलब उनको इन्वेस्टमेंट जर्नी अपना चालू करें?
So, just two documents, sir. Only two documents. Only two
Okay.
documents are required. Nothing else. Only like
Mhm.
PAN card and the Aadhaar card. Everything is digital.
Okay.
You do not go
Right.
have to go anywhere. आपको
Mhm.
सिर्फ जो आजकल मतलब फर्स्ट थिंग वी शुड हैव अ डीमैट अकाउंट बिकॉज डीमैट अकाउंट इज द नंबर वन स्टेप टुवर्ड्स आवर फाइनेंशियल सेविंग्स। सो
Right.
आपको अपना डीमैट अकाउंट खोलने के लिए आपको पैन कार्ड का होना चाहिए, आधार कार्ड होना चाहिए, एक बैंक अकाउंट होना चाहिए। दैट्स इट, दीज थ्री थिंग्स आर रिक्वायर्ड। आप सब कुछ डिजिटल है। वी हैव आधार बेस्ड ओटीपी केवाईसी सिस्टम वेयर वी डू नॉट हैव टू विजिट एनीवेयर and everything can be done seamlessly from the comfort of your home. We do not have to visit any office. By having one demat account, you can play in direct equities. You can play, you can invest in mutual fund sips as well. You can
Mhm.
invest in gold, you can invest in silver, you can invest in fixed mutual plan of many mutual funds, and you can plan on a plethora of activities because now everything is being channelized through the demat account. So we do
Right.
not have to do any paperwork, any hard copy or anything. Everything is digital now.
राइट। सो आधार कार्ड, पैन कार्ड और एक बैंक अकाउंट इसके साथ चालू करें। ओके, और एक
Yes,
डीमैट अकाउंट खोलें। सो दैट शुड बी गुड इनफ फॉर वन टू स्टार्ट, राइट? हाँ,
yes,
जैसे कि
yes,
आपने
yes.
बताया कि इतने सारे इन्वेस्टमेंट एवेन्यूज हैं, ठीक है? तो फॉर एन 18-year-old चाइल्ड हु इज एब्सोल्यूट बिगिनर विद रिस्पेक्ट टू इन्वेस्टमेंट, तो उनके लिए क्या इन्वेस्टमेंट एवेन्यूज ठीक रहेंगे, मतलब शुरू करने के लिए, टू स्टार्ट विथ?
So बेसिकली एक निफ्टी लार्ज कैप वाला जो फंड है ना, वो बेस्ट है।
ओके।
वो बेस्ट है आपके लिए, वो एक चाइल्ड के लिए। एंड लार्ज कैप में रिटर्न कम है बट सेफ्टी है। But what I would suggest, if you have 1,000 rupees or a 2,000 rupees corpus to invest as a monthly, then invest 500 rupees into different asset class. So you can invest 500 rupees in a Nifty large cap fund, 500 rupees in a Nifty mid cap fund, then 500 rupees in a Nifty next 50 fund, and a 500 rupees in a small cap fund. So by investing in these four funds, you are gaining the universe of 500 stocks, because every fund has a different category to cater to. My
करेक्ट।
personal favorite is mid cap fund and small cap fund, the Nifty 150 mid cap fund and the Nifty small cap 250 fund, because in investing only in these two funds, it gives a range of 400 stocks. These two funds,
राइट।
as the name suggests, these are exchange based funds. These are passive funds, they are not active funds. So ये expense ratio की वजह से इसमें इनका expense ratio कम होता है, because they are exchange based and there is no active fund involvement, no fund manager is there. Whatever the changes made by the exchanges, NSE or BSE, as per the guidelines done by the SEBI, they have to follow that. And the mutual funds have to follow the exchange set guidelines. So if they say that, oh, okay, these are the 150 stocks from in the index, so they will invest in that mutual fund. The
राइट।
basic idea behind, the basic advantage behind investing in exchange traded fund is, exchange based fund is, 15 years before, in like 2008 2009, we do not know which fund was performing better, right sir?
करेक्ट, करेक्ट,
Agree?
करेक्ट,
15
अग्री।
years from now, it will not be told that कि कौन सा फंड बेटर परफॉर्म कर रहा होगा यहाँ से।
Absolutely. You
why
can't
not
predict.
to invest why not to invest in an exchange based fund directly? एक्सचेंज
Right.
20 साल पहले भी था, निफ्टी 50 20 साल पहले भी था, निफ्टी 50
Hmm.
20 साल बाद भी, 20 इयर्स बाद भी रहेगा। सो व्हाई नॉट
रहेगा।
टू इन्वेस्ट इन एन एक्सचेंज बेस्ड फंड? नंबर वन। सेकंड इज, why we know should not invest in exchange based fund? Because the benchmark is the competition, so we should invest directly in the benchmark. हम किसी
In
भी
the
फंड में
benchmark.
इन्वेस्ट करते हैं तो जो हमारा कंपटीशन होता है वो बेंचमार्क होता है। सपोज इफ यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग इन एन एक्टिव फंड विच इज managed by the mutual fund manager, right?
Right.
Agree?
Correct.
वहां
Correct.
पे उसकी बायसनेस इन्वॉल्व है, वहां पे
Yes.
he might be investing in certain categories, certain depending upon his mind, and
Correct.
his competition is the benchmark Nifty 50 or Sensex or Nifty mid cap or Nifty small cap, right? Right,
Correct.
this is right.
That is correct. Yes.
So why not we directly invest into the benchmark?
Hmm. Correct.
अगर हम डायरेक्टली बेंचमार्क पे इन्वेस्ट कर देंगे तो हमारा कंपटीशन ही खत्म हो गया, हमारे को वो ट्रैकिंग एरर खत्म हो गया कि हम अगर हमारा फंड तो 10% रिटर्न दे रहा है बट बेंचमार्क एक्सचेंज ने हमारे को 15% रिटर्न दे दिया, तो वी आर अंडर परफॉर्मिंग बाय 5%.
Correct.
So
Correct. Yes.
in my view, and as I advise to all my clients, all my well wishers, all my friends, all everyone, go for
Hmm.
the index funds, because index fund is the best mode of investing.
राइट.
I
और
hope
एक
this
18 ईयर
answers
ओल्ड,
your question.
यस, दैट हेल्प्स. और एक एडवांटेज ये भी है कि 18 ईयर ओल्ड शायद वो कॉलेज के लाइफ में बिजी रहेगा, अपना
Yes,
इन्वेस्टमेंट या फिर म्यूचुअल फंड जो है वो ट्रैक नहीं कर पाएगा. तो इसलिए
yes,
वो अच्छा है कि एक इंडेक्स फंड चूज करो, उसमें कंसिस्टेंटली इन्वेस्ट करते रहो. ठीक है. सो
yes,
दैट हिज कॉर्पस कीप्स इंक्रीजिंग. ये अच्छा आइडिया है. दिस इज वेरी
yes,
नाइस.
yes,
राइट.
yes,
दैट
yes.
साइड, क्या जो रेगुलर इन्वेस्टमेंट एवेन्यूज होते हैं, लाइक पोस्ट ऑफिस मंथली इनकम स्कीम या फिर ऐसे फिक्स्ड इनकम स्कीम वगैरह होते हैं, क्या उनको भी कंसिडर करना चाहिए एट दिस अर्ली एज? क्या वो सही डिसीजन रहेगा एक 18 साल के लड़के के लिए?
Sir, I get this question from almost all the people on a daily basis. And my
ओके.
reply to all these questions is simple. What is the return we are getting from the post office or FD or Kisan Vikas Patra or National Savings Certificate or Sukanya Samriddhi?
राइट. करेक्ट. Anywhere between say 7%, maximum 8%. I think less than 8%.
Yes.
Right.
And what is the inflation percentage?
I think it is slightly more than that maybe now. Or
Yes.
around
So
that.
inflation, real inflation, which is not disclosed anywhere, everywhere, is 10 to 12%.
Right. Okay.
The
The real
government,
inflation.
the government figure is 7 to 8%. Even if we go by the government figure of 7 to 8%, and we are getting return of 7 to 8% in the post office or in the FD, because right now the FD rates are 6.5% for 14 months, right? And that is
Correct. Correct.
also taxable.
That is
So
true. That's
we
true.
are getting a return of 6.57%, and we are having an inflation of 8 to 9%. So we are actually degrowing our money.
Hmm.
We are not we are not growing our money. ये एक बहुत बड़ा छलावा है. This is a very big misconception that by investing in a safe and secured assets we are growing our money. No, we are
Right.
not growing. We are degrowing. That is the
Hmm.
basic premise. Second, when we are investing in a mutual fund which is based purely on equity, purely on index, purely on stocks, we are growing our money by at least 15 to 16% per annum. And this has been
Hmm.
historically proven from last 40 years.
Right.
Last 40 years, NSE Nifty has given a compounding annual growth rate, a CAGR of 16 to 17%. And
Oh,
this is inflation adjusted also.
right.
So this 16-17% return is inflation adjusted. So how you will say how, right?
Hmm. Correct.
How it is
Correct.
inflation adjusted? So suppose you are buying a toothpaste or buying a cooking oil or buying a soap or buying any daily goods. Suppose it
Okay.
was for 100 rupees for this year, and it next year
Right.
it is 110, right? They
Right.
automate they
Right.
every year increase the price. So they adjust the price of the products inflation adjusted, right?
Correct.
So their earnings is automatically inflation adjusted. So suppose if there was earning 1 lakh rupees in the previous year, now they are earning 1 lakh 10,000, which is inflation adjusted.
Correct.
And after adjusting the thing, their profit and loss, their percentage, their returns, their EPS, their PE will be adjusted according to that, and the share
That is
price
correct.
moves according to the EPS and the earning per share and the price earning ratio.
Yes, that is correct. Yes.
This is a little bit of technicalities, but I am trying to make it in a very simple and lucid form. Is like जब हम किसी कंपनी का शेयर खरीदते हैं और वो अगर हमारे को 15-16% 17% का रिटर्न दे रहा है, तो वो एक्चुअली इन्फ्लेशन एडजस्ट करके 7 to 8% ऐड करके इट इज गिविंग अस 23 to 24% रिटर्न. That is the basic
Right.
advantage of investing in equities. एंड सो
Equities.
आप इक्विटीज में 24% रिटर्न ले रहे हैं और जो फिक्स्ड एसेट हैं वो उसमें आपको 6 to 7% रिटर्न मिल रहा है. नाउ देयर इज अ गैप ऑफ 16 to 17% रिटर्न.
करेक्ट, करेक्ट. ये आपने बहुत अच्छी बात बताई. Right, this is inflation adjusted. This is not something which even I had thought. This is a very good concept that you have explained. Okay, and in a very simplified
यस
manner. जैसे आपने बताया कि इक्विटीज, ये इक्विटीज एवेन्यू जो है वो बहुत ही अट्रैक्टिव होता है सबके लिए. ठीक है, तो क्या एक 18 ईयर ओल्ड डायरेक्टली इक्विटीज में एंट्री कर सकता है, या फिर उसको कुछ एजुकेशन की जरूरत है बिफोर ही गेट्स इनटू दिस इक्विटीज इन्वेस्टमेंट में,
यस
अगर
कर
उसे
सकते
जाना
हैं.
है तो?
यस इक्विटीज में कर सकते हैं अगर हम अपनी ग्रीड को कंट्रोल करके रखें. If we play
ओके.
only in the cash market, if we play only in our resources allocated. So suppose if we are having 10,000 rupees of money to be invested and we are allocating only 9,000 rupees to the market, then we are within our control, right? Or suppose we have
राइट.
10,000 and we are allocating 10,000 only, so we do not have any risk. Agreed,
करेक्ट,
10,000 can become
करेक्ट,
9,500 or 10,500. That is part and parcel of the game.
करेक्ट.
But what I will suggest, yes, you can play in the direct equities, but play in within your means and play with a fearful mindset, without any
राइट.
like कि आपको ये लगेगा कि 2 साल 3 साल आपको स्टॉक मार्केट में से पैसा नहीं निकालना. अगर आप इस
हाँ.
माइंडसेट से काम करोगे,
करेक्ट.
बी fearless with a disciplined mindset. That is the
राइट.
quote.
राइट.
Be fearless with a disciplined mindset. अगर हम
हम्म.
डिसिप्लिन में काम करते हैं स्टॉक मार्केट में, दिस इज द बेस्ट फॉर्म, दिस इज द बेस्ट फॉर्म, दिस इज द बेस्ट फॉर्म ऑफ इन्वेस्टिंग, दिस इज द बेस्ट फॉर्म ऑफ getting the returns. I myself have been invested in stock market from the age of 13 14,
Oh,
and it has
okay.
been 25 years now when I am investing in the stock markets. Yes, I
Okay.
had made huge money, I had made huge losses as well, but due to
Mhm.
my greed only. At one point of time, I was having 20 times of position of my capital. So suppose if I am having 1 lakh of capital, I was having 20 lakh of position. So can you
Oh,
imagine? I was making in a playing in a disciplined mindset or a totally out of the bound mindset.
that is out of the bounds. Yeah. Uh,
That is the thing. So we have to play within our means. So whenever we play in within our means, and to be very honest, stocks is a very good place to invest. And I will simply give you an example, sir. 5% return. If we buy something and sell something in a 5% return, and like in FD, we are getting 5 to 6% return, right? Same
correct.
return if we are able to get in 2 months in stock market, because stocks gives generally gives 6 to 7 8% return in 1 to 2 months, and we rotate that capital 6 times in the year. So five
Right.
percent return into 6 times, how much is this? 30%,
Correct.
right?
Right.
30% return in a 1 year in comparison to 5 to 6% return in an FD.
Right.
If
Correct.
you have the right mentor, right guide, right coach, right person who can guide you in this market, who can tell you that which is the best resource, best stock, what is the best advice, what is the best strategy right now available in the market, then nothing can it. And stock market and mutual fund SIPs are the best form. You do not need LIC, you do not need NSC, you do not need KVP, you do not need Sukanya Samriddhi, you do not need FD. You do not need anything. You just need only two sources, that is mutual fund SIP for a long term, and for short term gain, for that is for direct equity. That's it. Nothing else is required.
Okay. Okay, that explains a lot of things to me. Thank you, Ravi. I think I'll move on to my last question. Okay, say an 18-year-old, probably the goals that he has in front of him are probably his higher education if he wants to do his master's degree. और उसके बाद जब वो जॉब वगैरह करने लगेगा तो शायद वो ही मे वांट टू बाय हिज फर्स्ट कार. ओके. और तो कुछ समय के बाद अपना वो शायद घर भी खरीद ले. तो ये मेजर गोल्स होते हैं किसी के भी, लाइक somebody who is 18 year old. तो इन तीन गोल्स के लिए तो उसे कैसे प्लान करना चाहिए? क्या अलग-अलग इक्विटी फिर म्यूचुअल फंड ऐसे सेट करना चाहिए कि कैसे प्लान करना चाहिए? व्हाट इज द राइट वे?
सर, मेरा एक ही गोल है, एक ही
हम्म.
सजेशन है,
राइट.
this replace EMI with SIPs for any
ओके.
goal.
ओके.
So if we have to buy a car, we
हाँ.
go straight away, we do not plan for it, we just plan के हमें कार चाहिए, ओके, लोन आराम से मिल जाएगा, सैलरी आ गई है, चलो लोन लेते हैं, ईएमआई देते हैं और अपना हमारे को मिल जाएगा, बट वो डेप्रिशिएटिंग एसेट है, राइट?
करेक्ट.
वो
करेक्ट.
डेप्रिशिएटिंग एसेट है, वो रिटर्न नहीं दे रहा आपको. Why not we can do some delayed gratification instead of instant gratification? अगर हमारे को
हम्म.
कार चाहिए, can't we wait for 2 to 3 years? Can't we wait for 5 years
राइट.
for buying a house? Can't we wait for 2 to 3 years to buy a bike? अगर हमने
करेक्ट.
ईएमआई को एसआईपी से रिप्लेस कर दिया, फर्स्ट
हम्म.
वी आर सेविंग ह्यूज ऑन इंटरेस्ट कॉस्ट,
करेक्ट.
huge on processing fees. So suppose if you
राइट.
are getting a 5 lakh loan, they straight away takes out 25,000 as in terms of processing fees, like that 20 to 25,000, right? They will give you
करेक्ट.
only 4
करेक्ट.
lakh 75,000 as the amount, but you have to pay the interest on 5 lakh,
करेक्ट.
right?
करेक्ट. यस.
So why not we plan in a diligent manner? And that's again, that's why I say sir, ये बचपन से अगर हम instant gratification की जगह के ऊपर हम we inculcate the habit of delayed gratification. Okay, you plan, you
हम्म.
save that money for that goal, whatever the goal you have, save that money,
यस.
whether it is house, whether it is car, whether it is bike, whether it is foreign education. So foreign education is also why
हम्म.
not the uh, person in question, the student in question, save money from his pocket money. So suppose 50 lakh or 60 lakh is the budget for going on foreign education. Okay, father is
राइट.
planning everything, but बच्चे को पहले से पता है कि मेरे को फॉरेन एजुकेशन के लिए जाना है, तो why not he
हम्म.
can plan undergraduate himself and do some side hustle type of tuitions, type of there are so many gigs jobs available right now in the market where you can utilize your 2 hours 2 3 hours in a day and earn some quick money, and you save that money and utilize that for your foreign education.
यस, दैट्स अ वेरी गुड आइडिया. यस.
So see, if
एब्सोल्युटली.
you go for the undergraduate or if you go for the masters as well in the foreign education, masters
हम्म.
is more of quality and critical in nature in comparison to the undergraduate. So
करेक्ट.
I'm little bit deviating from the topic, but to be very honest, foreign education is a very, I wanted to address this topic to all the parents watching this show right now, that foreign education, okay, you please provide and you please plan and allocate the money, but plan in a diligent manner with clearly transparent communication with your kids, that okay, my condition is this, if you want to go on foreign education, then please help me also by doing some part time jobs which you can plan accordingly with your studies in the undergraduate time, and
राइट.
don't go for undergraduate, go for masters, and masters will provide you much more valuable information than undergraduate. If you, after completing your master, if you go for an interview, the person who is having an undergraduate degree and person who is having a master's degree, who will have the more chances of getting a job? Obviously the
डेफिनेटली
person who has a
मास्टर्स.
master's
यस.
degree. Yes, so
करेक्ट.
do your undergraduate here, save some money here, do some side gigs jobs, and allocate
Yes.
that money, plan accordingly, plan diligently, and replace EMI with SIPs. Foreign,
Right.
I will give you an example, sir. इस टाइम पे मार्केट में, फॉरेन में, यूएस में, आफ्टर हाउसिंग लोन,
Hmm.
education credit card debt is the biggest category of loans.
Oh.
People are not paying after taking the education loans,
Oh.
and banks have to write off that amount, because they cannot the laws are very strict there, and they cannot do anything with for the citizens, like they cannot take the property, because education, in the housing they can take the possession of the property, but in education what they can do? They cannot take the hold of the child, that you are not paying
Right.
my EMI and you have taken the education loan. So
True.
in US, after the home loan, education loan is the second biggest category, and now they have very they become critical in granting any education loan to anyone.
Oh. Oh. This is something new that I'm hearing. All right. Okay, thank you, Ravi. It
Great,
was
sir.
fantastic to talk to you. Okay, just to summarize, तो सबसे पहले तो बच्चे का मनी माइंडसेट ठीक करो, बचपन से ही
Yes.
वो सेविंग और इन्वेस्टमेंट का माइंडसेट आने दो उसे, and
Yes.
start off that 18-year-old kid on SIPs. And अगर इन stocks में इन्वेस्ट करना है तो get a mentor who is qualified, right? That's a
Yes.
good thing. And the key takeaway for me will be replace the EMIs with SIPs. That's absolutely fantastic learning.
Yes.
Thank you, Ravi. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I hope this session was useful to you, and you found some new information, and uh, you will be able to plan your finances for your kid in a much better scenario after the session.
Yes, absolutely, Ravi. This is a fantastic session. I learned a lot in
Thank
this
you, sir.
session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure is mine. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Ravi.
Okay. So, friends, I hope this session was useful to you. I hope you got some bulb on moments, you got some insights, you got some mind blowing moments where you was not understanding, you was not aware of the things, you was not aware of the about the situation, you was not aware about the things which can be planned in such a manner for your kids, for your young kids, how you can plan their financial future, how you can secure their financial future. So जस्ट हमारे को माइंडसेट पे काम करना है, माइंडसेट हैबिट्स पे काम करना है, मनी मेकिंग हैबिट्स पे काम करना है। इफ वी प्लान फ्रॉम द चाइल्डहुड इटसेल्फ, अगर हम अपनी स्पेंडिंग हैबिट्स को, अपनी सेविंग हैबिट्स को अपने बच्चों के ऊपर ना हम इनकलकेट करें, इफ वी आर डूइंग समथिंग रॉन्ग, इफ वी आर डूइंग सम एक्सट्रावेगेंट शॉपिंग, लाइक we are splurging money on shopping or some unnecessary items, like unnecessary. Why? What is the need? Why we have to spend so much amount? Why we have to showcase? To why have to take the pics and post it on the social media that yes, we have bought this, we have bought this. Jeans एक 700 rupees की भी आती है, jeans एक 5000 की Levi's की भी आती है. It's up to you. You have to take a choice whether you want to buy a 700 jeans to utilize the purpose of clothing, or you whether you want to spend money of 5000 on brand names. घड़ी एक 1000 की 2000 की भी आती है, and घड़ी एक Rado 1 lakh 2 lakh 10 lakh की भी आती है. There is no comparison. There is no uh, you can say no amount of expenses can cover your greed. So it's up to you how you calculate the decisions, how you plan your life in such a manner where you are allocating the money in different avenues in such a manner that you are spending also, you're enjoying also, you are uh, investing also. So I always advise 30 30 30 10, 30% towards investments, 30% towards EMIs, 30% towards grocery and monthly expenses, and 10%, please mindful, please remind that this 10% should be towards your personal happiness. All the earning numbers I diligently all the whether it is female, male, he or she, anyone, whoever is earning, मैं आपसे हाथ जोड़ के प्रार्थना करता हूँ, 10% आप अपनी पर्सनल हैप्पीनेस के ऊपर खर्च करिए. The moment you start spending 10% on your personal happiness, your total life will be changed. With this message, I'm signing off from this session, and I hope this session was fruitful to you. For any query, any issue, please DM me. I will be more than happy to help you, and we will be continuously exploring new topics with new guests in these sessions, and hopefully next week we will be having another guest with another session. Thank you. Thanks a lot.